How did the guys who do difficult fall into place? Where did that come from, do you think?
It's really interesting. I kind of can tell you a little bit of my story with it, and pause to see where we go. So, I think, to be honest with you, guys that do difficult, I think my whole sort of professional career was in that too difficult to do slot. I grew up in the construction industry, right?
Right. Yeah.
And the construction industry for me was always, how on earth are we going to build this thing? We haven't built one of these before, you know.
Yeah.
How are we going to source all the materials, the labour, the specialist subcontractors, especially if it was in far-flung places that are away from home base. And I think the construction industry taught me a lot about overcoming challenges. And actually, the whole thing about getting the right people together, people you could trust, people that you might have worked with before, to make things happen. And there was that combination of the challenge and making things happen, I think was a real kind of, it started to create my DNA, you know, and so moving into sort of real estate and local government, that DNA didn't leave me. It was always about how are we going to solve this problem.
But also in that world of the trades, it was, you had to have a strategic mind to look ahead and understand what's coming at you, because you had to be ready on the day.
Yeah.
Which means that the forward planning and the forward vision was necessary. And then that forward vision became strategic, and it allowed you to do things differently and more unique in terms of delivery or design or in terms of human. That's an important talent, really.
Yeah.
You know, it's a good skill set.
And I think that's what we bring to the party.
That's what we do. We absolutely do.
And I think, you know, it's not about project management. It's not about delivery. There's lots of people that can do that out there.
Yeah.
But sometimes I think these issues get sold short on the basis that some people think, oh, it's all about project management.
Yeah.
And it's not. A lot of project management these days is about process.
Mechanic.
It's mechanic. It's a step by step. Now, there's a place for that, absolutely. You know.
Yeah.
But also that being able to take that wider strategic role, being able to understand when the project or what you're doing actually needs to tack from point to point.
It's value. It's understanding value and delivering value.
And sometimes that drives the project management people mad.
It drives them totally mad. I mean, a little bit on my side, in hindsight, where I found I actually started turning a corner was when I was doing my master's degree, my master's in architecture. Because I did a fine art degree first, my second degree was a 3-year degree. So I did 1 year in the studios, what I call gravity and rainwater, the engineering and the structures and designing a building, and I thought, I don't like this. So I went to the School of Anthropology and studied people and the way people live and what they do and how people inform the built environment, inform experience and inform the intangible. And that's just always been at the heart of kind of where I've been. And that's really important, really good attributes.